Hello everybody, it's Wandering Trader here, and we're here with another Minecraft video. So it's actually my first Minecraft video, so you can't say it's another one, whatever, my bad. And this is a start of my new series, Enthusiasm Craft. And I don't actually speak like that, but I like that sound. Okay, so welcome to my new series. I'm really excited to be here with you, and I'm jumping up and down and kind of punching the screen. This is really fun. Okay, so you could just, yeah, let's do it on my back. It looks interesting. Okay, so we're in this world, we're going to do a lot of these things that a lot of people don't know you can do in Minecraft. A lot of even people that have been playing Minecraft for years or almost since it came out, they're not aware of a bunch of these features that have always been there. So, okay, so the first thing we're going to always need to get in a Minecraft world are seeds, because especially a world where you're going to be building a house out of beds, we're going to talk about that in a minute. You're going to need a lot of seeds so that you can feed the sheep so that they explode. So luckily there are a bunch of sheep right here at spawn, and we're going to make sure to get a prime number of seeds. It's always important to have a prime number of seeds because it's just for luck. There isn't really a reason, but it's important. So let's make sure we don't get more than 11 seeds right now. 11 is usually a good prime number. We're going to always, then afterward we should probably get some wood. So a bed house is a kind of house which is made out of beds. It's very useful because you know how you're always looking around your house to try to find your bed, or if some beds in your house don't work because there are monsters nearby or something. So if you have your whole house is made out of beds, then you can always find a place to sleep and you can survive one of the most dangerous stages in the game, which is called night, where all of the ender dragons can spawn. And until you really have a bunch of like diamond hose, then you really won't be able to defend yourself so well. Um, Okay, so there are a bunch of pumpkins over here, and pumpkins are a really important block in Minecraft also. You can use them to make a whole bunch of things like pumpkins, and like you can use a lot of them and make like a really big pumpkin. And that looks really cool, and it looks really amazing, as well as looking really cool. Okay, so we're here, and we're going to actually get some iron, because it's really important to have iron really early on the game so you can mine some sheep. If you mine sheep without shears, then you get like one wool and one of these like red slimy things every time, and it takes a really long time to be able to get a large amount of beds. So we're just going to look around here for a cave. Okay, there's a bee nest, and bee nests are a great source of ender dragons. Sometimes if you break a bee nest, oh, I guess there are no ender dragons in that one, but sometimes ender dragons can come out of bee nests and they attack you. But then that's a really easy way to get XP because bee nest dragons are actually really weak, and also after they sting you, they're going to die, so you need to kill them really quickly before they die so that you can get all the XP. Oh, I think I see an ender dragon right over there. Do you see that ender dragon? It's right over there. But we're not going to kill that ender dragon just yet because we don't really need XP right now. I was going to demonstrate. This is an ender dragon, by the way, if you were wondering. Very cute, very small. But there are more dangerous ender dragons that can inflict serious damage, so we're going to try to avoid them. Okay, there's some diorite. Diorite is a very ugly block. It's actually a very, very ugly block, but I'm glad we found this cave over here because this is going to be a great way to get some iron, but I don't think there's any iron down here. It just looks like a waterfall with some evil diorite at the bottom. Diorite is a really ugly block, but it's a lot better than fence gates, because fence gates are really bad in the game. You can die just by having fence gates. There were a lot of worlds that I played. You know, I'm a professional Minecrafter, so I've played a lot of times, and a lot of worlds where I died because I was trying to get into a fence gate and I was blown up by an ender dragon, which snuck up on me and killed me. Um, so you always have to watch out for ender dragons. It's one of the most important rules in the game, is not to... It's a lot more important than not digging down or not digging straight up or something, which are rules, but they're actually not so important, and they're not always so accurate because there are a lot of... Oh, here's a beautiful... This looks like a ravine. It's a really dangerous mob in Minecraft, and they can kill you really easily with they can have like this poison called lava that you can get killed by. But if you're really careful and you make sure to jump into the apple juice, you see that apple juice down there? So I'm just going to aim for the apple juice. Okay, so, oh, there's a tree in here. That's very nice. That's good if you're mining and then you want a tree to like sit under and, you know, relax. Because mining can be really stressful sometimes, especially if it's nighttime and you're surrounded by ender dragons. We're just going to look for a little bit of iron in here. Oh, there's perfect. That's exactly what we need. So we're just going to build ourselves a crafting table. A crafting table is an important block in Minecraft. It's essential for getting diamond hose, which, like I said, is the most powerful weapon in Minecraft and also the most useful tool. You can you do a lot of things with diamond hose. So we actually need to craft some sticks. Sticks are like these brown things, and there's in the real world there are also sticks, but they're actually not as smooth as these. So you might get confused and think these aren't sticks, but these are actually sticks, okay? And there's some iron up there we're going to try to get, but the water is attacking us a little bit. It's okay, we can survive because we have air armor on us right now, which is the armor you get by default at the beginning of the game. And I was about to mine that iron, and then I remembered that I have to build a stone pickaxe to do that. A stone pickaxe is amazing because if you don't have a stone pickaxe, then you're not going to be able to get iron. If you can't get iron, then you can't get diamonds. And if you can't get diamonds, then you can't get the most important item in Minecraft, which is a diamond hoe. So right now I only have one iron, and I unlocked some new recipes, and recipes are really useful in Minecraft, especially if you're being attacked by ender dragons and you need to craft some diamond hoes really quickly, and you don't remember the recipe. It's a pretty simple recipe, actually. I'll show it to you afterward when we get to that stage in the game. It's really an advanced stage in the game where you can craft diamond hoes, which is the most useful weapon in the game. Okay, so there's some iron over here. I'm just going to mine it. Okay, so I'm going to, you know what, I'll just get a little bit of extra iron just in case I need to craft more shears or, you know, if I need some iron. Because you can make lanterns out of iron also, and lanterns happen when you put a torch inside, surrounded by iron nuggets, and I learned that. And the problem with lanterns is that they have torches inside, and torches are actually really bad in Minecraft because they don't make sense. Because how is the torch lit if you didn't light it with anything? How is the coal lit? It doesn't even make sense. It's absolutely doesn't make sense. I don't actually need to think of extra words for that because that's all the words there are. It's just incredulous. And if I'm going to come out of this ravine now quickly before night comes and I get killed by ender dragons, which are, of course, like I said, one of the most dangerous things in the game. Even ravines, which are like a mob, they're not actually a kind of ender dragon. They spawn naturally in your world. Ender dragons only spawn if you're around, but ravines can spawn even if you don't exist. Like even before you come into the world, there could already be ravines there. They're that powerful. Like they were created before the world was created. They have like epic superpowers. We're actually going to need a little bit more stone, but I don't want to get it from the ravine because the ravine is super evil and dangerous. So we're actually going to get it from like the side of the ravine, which is usually okay, and you can usually survive that if you're careful enough and you don't dig like straight down. But we just did that, so we actually are about to die because you see, we only have 3 apples left, and once you run out of apples, then you die. It's an interesting feature in the game. I'm waiting for the devs to remove that because it's really difficult to, you know, play the game when you keep dying all the time. But at least now we have a little bit of stone, and I think here, you can see the lava over here. Lava is a really dangerous kind of apple juice in the game, and if you step in lava apple juice, you can die, especially if you only have a few apples left. I still have a bunch of apples, so I'm not so worried, but I also don't have that many, so I'm not going to risk stepping in orange apple juice. I'm going to leave this crafting table here just in case someone else ever comes here, or if I ever come here again and I'll need it. You know, it's really useful. I'm a very nice person, so I'm leaving a crafting table for whoever needs it. Maybe one of the ender dragons will need a crafting table when they're here. Just in case, you know, they find diamonds and they need to craft a diamond hoe and they don't have wood on them, because a lot of ender dragons in the game are actually not capable of mining wood. That's what makes us so special as human beings. It's the one thing that differentiates us from all the other ender dragons is that we're able to, you know, innovate, and we're able to do things that are not ordinary, like mining wood and building crafting tables. But they might still have a problem because they won't be able to get sticks. But a lot of times there are ender dragons that spawn with sticks, like the Enderman. They're not always men, sometimes they're women, but we call them Endermen anyway because we're just generalizing. Of course, we don't mean to offend any of them because women are also similar to men. Yeah, but anyway, just watch out for the Endermen because they have tons of sticks and they can really easily craft diamond hoes and attack you, especially if you leave your crafting tables around. But I'm leaving my crafting table around anyway, just in case someone else needs it. Oh, look, another ender dragon. Okay, so I have a lot of wood now. I have wood ore. I'm going to smelt a little bit of it to get coal. I'm just going to put some of my pumpkins in there. Okay, that doesn't work. I think we're going to try this wooden pickaxe. I was going to throw it into lava, but this is just more effective. Oh, here's an apple. Eating apples can help you regenerate your apples. You see, I'm going to eat this apple, Actually, I might need a second apple because I'm so low in apples. Okay, those are dandelions. You should never mine dandelions unless you really need the dye because you can like get your inventory full of dandelions and they're really bad. But poppies are really important. We're gonna one of these episodes we're just gonna have a whole episode. We're just gonna go mining poppies. Maybe after we build our house, and we're going to get a lot of poppies because poppies are super important. I don't even have to tell you why. It's so obvious. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit more wood. I'm going to need a little bit extra wood than I usually do because we're going to need some for crafting our beds for our house, which is usually the primary function of beds in Minecraft. So I'm going to actually take a little bit of this smelted wood and I'm going to turn it into iron. Then we're going to go and we're going to mine some sheep. Hopefully there are still some sheep around here that we can mine before the night gets too heavy and we get killed by ender dragons. We don't have so many apples right now, so it's really important that we get ourselves a bed really early in the game. Beds are really important because if you die, then you can't really um, get diamond hose because you lose all your stuff and you have to start from the beginning. Unless you can find your stuff, which it's a really, really dense forest and it's full of ender dragons and and pink chickens, so and evil dandelions that fill up your inventory. Okay, so no, there's a stick person. He just killed me. I lost all my stuff. We're gonna try to look for this place again. Um, okay, see, that's an ender man slash woman. You can't usually tell because they don't really have distinguishing features, but it's really rude to ask them what gender they are. So we generally just prefer to call them endermen. We just assume. But if you actually call it an enderman and it's an enderwoman, then like you look it in the face like that, and then they'll get really mad and they can like attack you and throw and with their arms are like sticks and they're very similar to Diamond Hose with their attack capabilities and they're like a diamond hoe. They can pick up dirt blocks because diamond hoes are really good at mining dirt. You can mine dirt with them really effectively. Okay, so I can smell the ravine over here, but I'm not actually sure exactly where it is. I don't have such a good sense of direction during the phase of night because I'm really nervous that I'm going to run out of apples and die again. So I try to be really careful. So I'm going to get actually some of this dirt. Dirt is one of the best blocks in Minecraft at growing crops on. A lot of blocks will take forever to grow crops on. Like if you try growing blocks on like purple slabs, or if you try growing them, like if you try growing a wheat or or dirt potatoes, then it could take a really long time on andesite or purple. But on dirt it takes a relatively much shorter time. Okay, so I'm just looking. I remember there were some of those evil yellow dandelions near my death place, so if I can just find some evil yellow dandelions, it's probably close to where I dropped all of my things. I'm really nervous that I'm not going to be able to find it on time. Okay, there's the stick person. I think he's the one that killed me. Doesn't he look evil? They're actually one of the most dangerous ender dragons in the game because they can shoot you from really far away with their diamond hose, and they can really like kill you until you're dead really easily. But it's good to kill them because then you can get their diamond hose, and if you get their diamond hose, then you can use them to kill. You can use them to make your wheat grow faster, which is a very helpful feature if you're trying to get a lot of sheep. Okay, so that's a spider. Spiders actually have 8 eyes in the real world. This spider has like 6, and he has eyebrows. Spiders in the real world do not have eyebrows. That's one of my problems with Minecraft. If the devs, I know you're watching this, can you please like try to remove that feature with the eyebrows of spiders because it doesn't even make sense. Every time I see them, I get so distracted because they have eyebrows and I die. So I'm really trying not to get distracted right now because I'm looking for my things before they unspawn. And it's already been a few minutes since we died. Okay, there are poppies, and poppies are super helpful. I really want to go get those poppies right now, but I'm nervous that my things are going to unspawn, so we're actually going to go look for them. Okay, so this is night. This is why night is so dangerous, because you could have ender dragons that spawn, and they're a lot more stronger than you, especially if you don't have any diamond toes, and they can kill you really easily. Here are some pink chickens. I remember there were some near the evil ravine. So this should be okay. Oh no, so here are spruce trees. And spruce trees are, if you're in a spruce forest, it's almost impossible to get out because everything looks the same. Also, in this forest, everything looks the same in general. You got Minecraft developers, can you make forests like easier to find your way in? Okay, so here are some poppies. I know I was saying we're looking for our items, but I really want to mine some of these poppies because they're super useful. It would be faster if I had a diamond hoe, but I don't have one yet. So right now we're just going to have to resort to this like slower mining of the poppies. But okay, um, I'm looking around. I actually don't think I ever really managed to get a fully enchanted diamond hoe in any world because they're really hard to get. It's like one of the rarest items in the game. You also have to find diamonds, which are even rarer than iron, which is super rare, as you already noticed. It took us forever to find it, and now we're never going to find it again because we couldn't find any fluffy cows. So let's see. There should be a ravine somewhere over here. Okay, so this is an ender dragon, and he just blew up. Luckily, I was away from him, so I only lost half an apple. But you can easily lose all of your apples just because of one ender dragon. So I'm looking around over here. Let's see. Okay, so maybe from trees were added to the game originally. Oh no, did you see that? He almost killed me. But luckily he dropped an apple, and apples are a great way to get your apples back. So if I eat this apple, okay, wait, actually wasn't enough. I might need a second apple. Let's see if I can find one. But first, the reason they added trees into the game was so that you can climb on them and find ravines. Because I believe that was the reason they added them originally to the game. Even though now they have like extra features like being a good source of wood. It's one of the easiest ways to get wood in the game is by mining trees with wood axe. Um, okay, so I think the ravine was that way, but I can't really see. If any of you in the comments see the ravine, let me know. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I would have finished this video by the time I saw the comments. Okay, I'm on half an apple and I died. Okay, so we're just gonna go back over there. I'm waiting for it to be morning already. It's a lot easier to find ravines in the daylight because then they like smell stronger and you can see them easier. But we're going to look anyway because we really need our things before they unspawn. Okay, so there are a lot of ender dragons over here, like a lot of ender dragons. It's because there aren't a lot of fire sticks over here. I don't like calling them torches. It's a bad habit because torches are actually sticks with fire, and these are just coal sticks. So you could just call them coal sticks. Just call them what they really are. It looks like we're near the ravine because here's some stone, and stone is a block commonly found in a ravine. Okay, so here, this looks like Ender Dragon spawner over here. Let's just get out of it. Okay, no, we're trapped. Okay, it's really bad because I see a spider Ender Dragon over there with eyebrows. It's really scary because spiders aren't supposed to have eyebrows. So every time I see a spider with eyebrows, it really scares me. Okay, oh, this is really sad. Oh no, there's another Ender Dragon. He's going to explode. He exploded, but luckily he exploded away from me because otherwise I would have died because I'm running out of apples here like wildfire, which is an expression which means really quickly. And I'm looking around. I was sure the ravine was right here. Maybe it's right over this, right around this ocean over here, but I'm not sure. Let's just climb up these trees. It looks like the ravine is nearby because it's the same biome as the ravine was in. Okay, oh my gosh, that was another ender dragon that almost ate all of my apples. Oh my gosh, 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 I'm so nervous. But luckily for us, that's a sunflower plant, and sunflower plants are an excellent source of sunflowers. But we're not going to go there right now. Okay, here are some poppies. They'll keep us safe. We need a prime number. Let's place one back. I don't know if one is actually considered a prime number. It's like more of like a special number because it's not actually a prime number. All right, I think it's daytime now, but it's going to be excessively difficult to actually find our ravine because it's really hard to find ravines in this game. So I think we're just going to have to give up on that stuff and we're just going to have to start from scratch. But that's a terrible idea. So that's called giving up. It's called being desponded, and that's called being dissuaded, and that's called giving up, and that's a really bad thing because look, see, we were about to give up and here is a ravine. It's a really dangerous mob. I hope this is the same ravine we had because otherwise we're going to have to just act like it is. Okay, so I'm looking here. Yeah, there's some lava in here, just like our other ravine, but there's no tree, so I don't think this is the same ravine. This is actually a nicer ravine. It looks like it's easier to get diamond hoes from here. So, yeah, that was our first episode, and it really failed horribly. And I'm going to get a little bit of this cow-shaped wood, and I'm going to, a little bit off camera, I'm going to actually go back and get some iron and maybe uh, get a bunch of woolly cows. And but here, so see this, if you look in this ravine, there's actually wood that naturally spawns here. I told you there are other sources of wood in the game, but that ender dragon is about to kill me. I'm about to be killed by an ender dragon, and I don't think we're ever going to be able to find our way out of this place. So whatever, you know what? I'll find. I'm hoping that everything will work out. Let's see if I can actually get rid of that last apple because it's actually in the way a little bit now. Yeah, so that's a good way to lose all your apples, is to be shot by a skeleton. You know what? Let's give one last try. I was going to finish the episode here, but I don't want to give up. Giving up is bad. Let's give one last try and go find that. All right, guys. So I was looking literally, actually figuratively, for hours. I was looking for the ravine, and I can't find it. It must be some bug in the game that makes ravines like despawn if you're away from them for too long. It looks like there's another kind of ravine sort of thing here though, and it's almost night phase. Okay, so there's some sheep here, and I'm going to mine them, I think. No, I'm going to quickly get some wood and get some iron and mine these sheep quickly and get a bed. I'm not going to like try to get so lost so that I have a spawn point, and because last time I did that it was really complicated. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I had a lot of fun. I'm sure you also had a lot of fun. Even though I spent figuratively hours looking for this thing. Okay, I'm going to be killed again. This is really bad. You understand the problem here. Okay, so we're just gonna have to like go just do this thing really close to spawn because wait, what is that? It's lava. Alright, no getting distracted. I'm going to do this off screen where it's easier for me to concentrate, I guess. And it shouldn't be so difficult. I'll just mine like underground, safe, away from all of the evil demons, or I'll just wait out the night when there are no evil demons and no ender dragons. And remember, I know this little delayed us a little bit from getting our diamond toe, but we're gonna get our diamond toe really quickly because I'm a pro of Minecraft. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Look, ender. Well, you can't really say man because you don't know if it's a man or a woman. So ender things, ender beings, ender. Let's just call them ender. It sounds right. Okay, so I'm going to be killed here again, but that's okay because I'm right near spawn and I'm not doing anything right now anyway. I'll go off screen afterward when it's day phase and I'll try to get all these things done without losing all my apples. And yeah, well, thanks for watching and please like and subscribe. And you know, this was a pleasure and I'm being attacked by tons of ender dragons. I really need that diamond toe. All right, well, thanks for watching and see you next time.